Hello everyone, this is Ender. As promised in the last video, I'm doing Ornn in this video. He's one of the two demigods, I think they're demigods, of pretty much all of this.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Please.
So, just like Volibear in the last video, Ornn is primarily a tank, and his special abilities this time, not special, his passive ability is that he has a mobile forge. He can pretty much buy items while outside of the shop, which makes him very useful. So sometimes I may have to recall back to the shop, but for the most part I will be trying to buy my items from my living forge. Now, that being said, as I said, I'm going to be mostly focusing on a tank build. So in this one, I'm going to, just because I kind of want to, I'm going to be doing the Sunfire Aegis because Volibear is ice and Ornn is fire. Because, you know, that's how the lore goes, at least. However, in terms of the mana charge armor, I'm going to be going with Winter's approach because it is still the best in terms of the mana charge stuff for a tank. So as you see right now, I have the Resolve Colossus as my runes, as my rune set. So that's what that is doing.
Needs hammering.
Executed.
So yeah. So I probably should have explained the first ability, Volcanic Rupture. I sent a fissure in the earth that deals damage to everything in its path. Like that. And then it juts up a spike like that, but I can use that spike later on for things, but it depends on a ability combo, specifically of a QE ability combo. There we go. I'll show you in just a little bit how exactly I can use that QE ability combo, and we'll go from there.
Everything is
Executed.
lead, iron,
Can you forge me a magic bottle?
First blood. An enemy
Alright, there we
has
go,
been
first blood.
slain.
And you saw just a minute ago how I got the boots. I'm gonna do that again in case you didn't see that earlier, or didn't catch it earlier. There we go, Living Forge has upgraded that as well. Alright, next thing I'm gonna be focusing on is Sunfire Aegis. And that was a QE combo that I was talking about just a second ago. Where I can
You have slain an enemy.
nope,
character build.
take the kill.
All I need is
Thank you.
myself. And
I got armored boots.
An enemy has been slain.
There we go. another thing I would advise to do is at least get this. And just keep this in my last slot somewhere so that I can have better health regen. And then continue on the Sunfire Aegis. I guess on this one I'll get this one. And this one.
An enemy has been slain.
And there's my ultimate.
Rampage. Double kill.
Double.
Nailed it. The gods don't understand
Alright.
me.
I'm gonna get Bombing Cinder so that I can start dealing some AoE damage. I'm gonna wait until I can get no magic. There we go.
Yes.
Come on. Alright, get the heck out of dodge. And as you can see, my regen is doing work.
Executed. Dominating.
Double kill.
Double kill. Executed.
Back here. Get the cloth armor.
I taught Doran everything he knows. Backbreaking.
Most of the time I try to avoid going back to the shop because the travel time is fairly large. But here, I can get to and from my shop in about 4 seconds, which is really nice. Because my shop is on me.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been
Okay.
slain.
That was one heck of a kill field, but expected.
Legendary.
Well, that happened.
Alright, there seems to be some trouble happening up top. So I'm gonna head that way. And hopefully regen my mana along the way. Speaking of which, right, now that I got that, next thing I'll work on is the
An enemy
Winter's
has been
Approach.
slain. Shut down.
Nose, meat grindstone.
There's my day.
Legendary. Double kill.
Nope.
That's done.
Yeah, so the Sunfire Cave, or Sunfire Aegis as it's now called, I guess, it deals ramping damage, meaning with each second that they're in my AoE, I deal increasing amounts of damage,
An enemy has been slain.
which makes it mildly OP, but at the same time, it kind of balances it out for not getting as much of a boost as, for example, the Frostfire Gauntlet.
Lazy trees.
Although I don't have the mana to pull it off. Easy glitch.
Now
assist, bud. Although instead of heading back to base, I'm going to instead go over to blue
Killing
buff.
spree.
Alright, and that should provide me with plenty enough mana. Actually, get that. And then hightail it on down there. Alright, next thing on the list of things to get, I guess, is Warmogs. You might remember from my Volibear video, that one was the last thing I got, but just for the purpose of health regen, I think it might be worth it to get a good item. That flash probably wasn't worth it, but that's alright.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Alright, now I'm gonna go over to Ocean Drake. Don't have a lot of health on me at the moment. But standing next to this deals so much damage actually that I don't have to worry about health at all. And that gives me a permanent health regen. That's alright.
Luck is failure that failed.
You might have noticed now my health is 11, oh, now it's 4.8 rather than 3. So you might, so over here, yep, 0.5% is health. So technically that scales down as I gain more health. Yeah, you don't get that.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Rampage. An enemy has been slain.
I will make an axe that is also a sword, and possibly a spoon.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Killing spree. Unstoppable. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay.
Shut down.
Bonk. So now I'm gonna get
executed.
Warmogs. And then the next thing is going to
Your
be
team has destroyed a
Thornmail.
turret.
I put Ornn everything he knows.
Because I don't really need to get anywhere particularly fast, I just need to be able to regen all my stuff.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright.
An enemy has been slain. Legendary. Legendary.
Alright, notice that the dragon has now almost ready.
Shut down.
To throw the mana again and and then just for
Executed.
that, head on over here. The only time I'm gonna get giant
Shut
cell.
down.
Grapple that. So that any damage dealt to me, I deal some back.
An ally has been slain.
I'm just here because my this thing
Rampage.
deals a heck of a lot of damage, so oh, also the other thing that the Living Forge does that I forgot to mention is that
I hit a plant.
in addition to letting you upgrade wherever I get items wherever it is that I want to go, I can also upgrade some teammates' items, which I don't believe I have the ability to do just yet, but you might have noticed that I now have the Forge Fire Crest, which is what happens when I upgrade my own items.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Legendary. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, and now I have the Forge Fire Crest, the volcanic eruptor is now activating, and as you can see, they now have the Blood Wave. Okay, got that one. Now, I know this one isn't one of the starred ones, but I like it anyways. Oh, I missed that. Yep.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let me get out of the way because I don't deal with a lot of structures that a lot of damage to structures that aren't
Your
turrets.
team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Take the assist on that
An
one, but
enemy has been
I
slain.
don't deal with a whole lot of damage to things like
Fighting is my first language.
An enemy has been slain. Legendary.
gonna back off for a quick second here. Get that. Double, and that literally only takes me.
That's done.
Okay, and as you can see, I upgraded too as well. Now the reliquary of Golden Dawn rather than Doctor of Iron Solari. So it just buffs its stats a little bit, which is helpful to me as well because what his item does is that it buffs things around it, so heals me around it. But anyways, that's a victory.
Victory!
I honestly prefer Ornn over Volibear. He's just in general a better tank. But Volibear is pretty solid. But anyways, this video is about Ornn. As you can see, solid tank, plenty of healing. There's really no need to recall pretty much ever with Ornn when you're fighting incompetence at least. But there obviously you should recall if you're in an actual PvP match. But he can heal on his own, he can restore mana on his own. Just make sure that you have a good jungler, I guess. Best dragons for this are obviously Mountain Drake and the Ocean Drake. So, and my personal opinion is that the Sunfire Aegis works best for this one. But that's just my opinion. So, thank you for watching, please subscribe, and I will see you later.